in electricity tariffs. Members of the committee and the ECG could not come to a decision on the billing concerns after several hours of meeting yesterday. Also appearing before the committee is the Energy Commission and the public.
I think we'll be able to come out clearly. Now we are still in the process, and today we are meeting ECG, PURC, Energy Commission, and Public Utilities Workers Union. So it is very clear that the tariffs are killer tariffs, most of them, and we need to actually do proper investigation. And ECG has admitted that the new software had a challenge, and they are also looking. And adjust it to our standards. So we need to know where they were procured, what are the processes it has gone through to get to the final consumer. It's very, very critical. Okay.
Now, striking judicial workers will today be meeting. Well, indeed, we are told that they are in that meeting to decide whether or not to call off a one-week strike over concerns of salary and allowances harmonization. Now, this follows a series of meetings with government on the concerns and ways of resolving it. Employment of its strike. He told journalists after the meeting yesterday that though no specific
future or otherwise of the strike action, the government federal to the government negotiating team. So I'm hopeful and confident that before the close of work tomorrow, we all will know where we stand with the leadership of JUSAC. It's not an easy one. We have to look at its financial implications for government vis-a-vis our ability to pay and accommodate within the constraints of the conditions of service and salaries of judicial and non-judicial workers, and we need to walk through the process. Europe and America, you go on strike 1 or 2 days, you are back to work. Must we not? Somebody's on strike. Avoid further obstruction of the legal system functioning.
They are yet to decide on whether or not to call off that week-long strike. But let's now head to the Ashanti Regional Capital, Kumasi, specifically to Krofrom, because we are hearing of a developing issue there. Well, what we are told now is that residents there are, as we speak, demonstrating over the murder of a 22-year-old in that area. I'm sure you do know about that story where a 22-year-old decided to throng the streets and protest. Let's get onto the phone lines now and speak to my colleague Kwesi Debra, who is currently on the ground. He's a Krofrom monitoring the events there, and he's joining me now with details of what has been transpiring this morning. Kwesi, good morning. Many thanks for joining us, sir.
Good morning.
Tell us indeed what the situation at Krofrom this morning is.
Oh, okay. Around 7:30 this morning, where they blocked the principal roads, and they burnt about 3 heavy truck tires. But the police arrived here around 9 o'clock, and have so far arrested about 3 protesters. Tires.
Okay, 3 tires.
Yes, not vehicles. Yeah,
okay.
Truck tires. They are in demonstration. So that's well. But the police have arrived to calm them down. They've dispersed the crowd right now.
And you're saying 3
playing the whole matter. They believe they have the right to demonstrate against the police, and they don't understand what is going on. So that is their main concern.
And
right
it's coming at the back of that autopsy report that was released yesterday. You up?
Yes, that's what they think ultimately. Okay. They think the police they try to cover the officers and try to bring out the truth of the matter.
Okay.
Around. I'm thinking if the police do a bit, they might demonstrate again.
Okay. Kwesi Debra, to death. Now, the autopsy report that was released yesterday suggested that, well, this gentleman died of natural causes and not because of any trauma of any sorts. And the rest subsequently when I join you at 12 with Joy News Today. Time now for a break. When we come back, Emmanuel Abojiri joins us with business. Stay on.